Hello, this is a few moments of faith. Ladies, today I want to remind you that you are God's masterpiece. You are God's handiwork, according to the book of Ephesians, chapter 2, verses 10. We are God's masterpiece, mankind. God created us wonderfully and fearfully and beautifully and perfectly. How do I know this? Because in the book of Genesis, it says we are created in the image of God. We are created in God's likeness. We are in more ways than one, spiritually and physically. We are created in the image of God, and that's beautiful. That's awesome. On some days, we don't feel too great. On our down days, we don't feel like a child of God. We don't feel like a princess. We don't feel, just great about ourselves at all. Just having a bad day, and, we're just trying to get through the day, and we don't feel so great. In times like that, we need to remember, we need to be reminded that we are God's masterpiece. God sent his only begotten Son to die for you. Did you know that? God sent his only begotten Son to die for you. No one sends their only child to die for someone or something that's worthless. God doesn't do that. No one does that. Only for things that are valuable and priceless. And that's us, mankind. We're valuable. We're priceless. Jesus said, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his only soul? That lets us know, or should let us know, how valuable we are to God. How valuable we are to God and how much he loves us. And so you are God's masterpiece. And God wants you to remember that you are valuable and you are priceless in his sight. Jesus said that God cares about the sparrows and that he will take care of them. And you know what? God cares about us even more than that. God cares about us even more. God cares about you. He loves you, and you are his masterpiece. You are wonderfully and fearfully made. King David reminds us in the book of Psalms. So that's what I want to remind you of today, that you are God's masterpiece. You are God's handiwork. You're a big deal to God. You're great to God. You're perfect head to toe in the sight of God. You're perfect. He made you, and God don't make no junk. I heard someone say that a long time ago, and it's true. God don't make no junk. We may feel that way sometimes on this earth, this crazy earth, this evil world. We may not feel so priceless or valuable, but we are. As human beings, we are priceless, and even more as a child of God. The Bible calls us royalty and a priesthood in the book of Peter, and it's true. And it's true. You are God's masterpiece. I hope this has been a blessing to you. God bless you. See you later. Bye bye.